leads off first with one away. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Griffey waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Goose Moose.
Second baseman, Goose Moose.
Price pauses. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's first and second with two men gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Don Sutton. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball three.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he lays off here. It's ball four. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Hit in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And it's 1-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Moose is there for it. He's got it one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here it is, the 3-0. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. So striding forward now, David Price. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. A double play ball to second. 4 reined in. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
High pop-up. Schmidt over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And here comes the Babe. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
2-1.
One out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ruth ranging back. Gone! Stepping in, Albert Pujols.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Albert Pujols.
High in the air out to center field. Ruth has it in his tracks. 2 gone. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. Gone into the upper tank. Standing in, Johnny Bench. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Johnny Bench.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Price sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is fouled straight back, right off the catcher's mask. Hello. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. Stepping up now, Hugh Norris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone now, Junior gets a shot with the bases empty. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. High pop-up. Pujols is under it. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Goose Moose. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Price ready with another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With one away, that would bring in the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Schmidt is there to take it, so on just one pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki. So stepping in, Don Sutton, who drew a base on balls his first time up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. Here's Albert now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swinging a high chopper to his right, Ruth. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So one away here with the bases empty. And here comes the Babe. That's lifted the other way out to left. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike two. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. Lindor from the outfield grass. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Jones waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Babe Ruth, who's 1 for 2 in this one.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Schmidt has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in. Francisco Lindor.
we're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's a high pop-up. Tulowitzki is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding in once again, David Price.
Pitcher, David Price.
Ted Williams is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Ted Williams.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Harper, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Hugh Norris. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is wild, and the inning will continue. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the... Lee Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols, 0 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Throw over by Schmidt is right there for route number 1. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pujols has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Here's another 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. At the plate, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 for him to this point. To short. Tulowitzki scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Babe Ruth. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. High in the air out to center field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Now batting, Goose Moose. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. He's running. Hit hard on the ground to short. One there. Throw on to first will get Tulowitzki as well. It's a double play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Don Sutton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Willie Stargell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bruce Sutter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1's the count.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled away.
That's a ball.
Splitter. 2-2.
2-2.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's Francisco Lindor now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Ruth is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in, Mike Trout. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Babe Ruth. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Albert now. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. Chipper is there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Ready now, Lee Smith, and he might get a chance to hit for himself. Kyle Schwarber is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. But swing just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Norris.
Late that time for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Digging in now, Chipper Jones. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Fouled off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please, drive home safely.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It should be a good night. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Ladner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Big Daddy Ladner.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. 1-1 is taken for ball two.
One strike.
And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike one, 0-1. One out, nobody on. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Strike three called. Nasty screwball there for out number two. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses low and away, ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Ruth will range over to make. Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And a screwball is off the plate away for ball one. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Popped him up. Grandal is under it. One out. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Skied into straightaway right. Snyder's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Snyder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hey now. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Martinez retreats to the track, and he'll put. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the run is Griffey. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Grounded back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Bryce Harper, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 to Schwarber. Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command. 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Striding in, Goose Moose. First offering on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In there. 1-1. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 2 down. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So here now is the pitcher, Don Sutton. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Hit back up the middle. There to take it is Chipper. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Moose is over and he puts it away for the first out. Standing in, Duke Snyder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Trout moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Don Sutton.
Number 20, Don Sutton.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey waits on it, and that ends the inning. Alex Wood is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Strike called. Now the throw down.
He made it safe.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Junior, but he won't get there. It falls in, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well. Here's Albert now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Pujols, a native of the Dominican Republic, playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Into the box, Bryce Harper flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy Latner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently. Missed with a breaking ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Goose Moose comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Martinez coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup, just missed inside. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Junior awaits the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Griffey Jr. aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. So striding forward now, Chipper Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So digging in now, Don Sutton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Junior's coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes Junior. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Pop high in the air. Pujols moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. into center field, line drive base hit. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Babe Ruth. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And the throw for Martinez won't be in time. He's in safely at third. Throw will be well late as he reaches at first. First offering on its way.
4-1. Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Scorched to third. Pujols has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is ready for another chance. Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Ground ball right into the shift. Moose from shallow right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Alex Wood. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved out into the on-deck circle now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now Bryce Harper. He was a ground out victim last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Johnny Bench. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ripped down the first base line. And he is out on the tag. Ready once again, Goose Moose. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Snyder's under it. And that retires the side. At the plate, Big Daddy Latner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ball 1. Davis waits on the 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Moose on the grass, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Albert now. He was a double play victim last time around. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hader is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to Davis is a low one, but he's able to dig it out and save the error. A nice play. Now to the plate, Josh Hader. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Mike Schmidt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Schmidt over at second. Griffey at first, 1 gone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner is in from second. So striding in, Babe Ruth. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Set and the pitch. Pop high in the air. Jones has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Popped him up. Davis waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bruce Sutter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes into the second deck and gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Duke Snider. He got called out on strikes his last time through, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. Bench is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis calls for it. 1 down. Riding in once again, Goose Moose, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The short hit hard. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 31, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Frank Thomas is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out, and that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Big Daddy Latner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that misses inside 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, but 6 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.